How you doing, guys? It's Big Mac Danskull here. You've not seen me in about a week, and for a very good reason. I've not done a lot hobby-wise, so I thought, no point doing a video when I've not done a lot hobby-wise. Although that's largely what my October stuff was. I just made a tiny bit of progress here and there, and I'd upload another video. But yeah, I've not done a lot hobby-wise. I've been doing a few other things. In my last video, I said I was going to Cornwall for 3 days for a bit of work, so did that. At the weekend, what did I do? Not much. I stayed in and watched a lot of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., bit of Arrow, bit of Flash, stuff like that, comic book, TV shows. But Monday night, me and some mates went to Monday Night Raw. We had some food first as well at Luckless Liquor and Burn in Manchester's Northern Quarter, really nice. I had an East Coast Hustle burger and some winning fries, which were very nice. So we went there, then went to Monday Night Raw, really good show. Had a few footballing superstars in the crowd, and one of them even got involved in a little spat with. He had basically Wayne Rooney was in the crowd in the front row. He had a bit of a Twitter war with one of the wrestlers last year, Wade Barrett, who's a guy from Preston. When Preston North End played United, Rooney won a dubious penalty, and Barrett had a go at him on Twitter. So Rooney was at the show, and then Barrett had a go at him in the taping of Monday Night Raw, and it's all online now if you want to see it. Might put a link to to a video for you in the description below, so you can see Wayne Rooney hitting a wrestler. It's all part of the storyline now, obviously. So that happened, and got to see The Undertaker, which was really good. A bit of disappointment that Seth Rollins wasn't there, because in a show in Dublin last week, he got injured. Seth Rollins, if you don't follow wrestling, Seth Rollins is basically the current WWE champion, and he's a really cowardly heel, slimy sort of character. He's really entertaining. The way he runs away is I've not seen anyone run away from fights like that in years. He just looks terrified when he's running away, when you think someone's going to take his title off him, stuff like that. Really entertaining character. Did Monday Night Raw, got to see The Undertaker and Kane, which I was really pleased about, because we weren't sure that The Undertaker was going to be there, but he was there, which was really good, because he's not got much of his career left now. He's been around for since almost 25 years now, The Undertaker. There we go. Got to see The Undertaker, and then last night I went to Manchester Royal Exchange Theatre and watched a play called Pomona. I think it's called Pomona. I'll put a link in the description below to a trailer or to tickets or something for you. And I really enjoyed that. I thought I'd talk about it on here because it's there's elements of Dungeons and Dragons in this play. So it's this woman. It opens with this woman. She's looking for her sister, who she thinks come to Manchester, and she wants to find her. And then it's all a bit mysterious and stuff at the start. Basically it turns out that's actually not the reality in the play. That's actually part of the Dungeons and Dragons element. It's an RPG that this guy's playing with this girl that he's met, it's there's confusion elements, because you're not sure what's the RPG and what's real life. And then I think the message of the play, I completely misinterpreted it. I thought it was about finding yourself, but it's not. I've read a review now, and I get it now. It's not about finding yourself. It's about I thought it was about losing yourself in a big city, but it's not. It's about losing things going unnoticed in the world, or people not doing stuff about things that maybe they should do. Say for example, big issues in the world, if there's a famine somewhere, people watching a lot of documentaries about it and stuff and being like, oh, someone should do something about that, but then not actually doing anything about it. It's about that kind of thing. I found it really interesting. There's elements of mention of Cthulhu and stuff like that when the dungeon master guy was introducing this girl to the idea of role-playing games. Yeah, so I really enjoyed it. I'll put links to tickets, like I said, in the description below. So I'll show you a little bit, the tiny bit of hobby progress I made. I went out and I was in a shop called Rewind Collectibles and Games and Collectibles in Ashton. Yeah, so I went there the other day and I got myself some Corn Red finally. I've been wanting some Corn Red for ages, so I've painted up Gruck Face Ripper Squig. Let's see if we can get that to focus on that rather than me. It doesn't want to. Oh, maybe I can't do autofocus on my... I dropped him. Never mind. Yeah, so yeah, I got some Corn Red. I painted Gruck and I painted this lovely young lady. We can't see that. I'll put a picture up afterwards or something. She's not finished yet anyway, actually, so I probably won't put a picture up. I'll show you when she's finished. Yeah, she's looking good though. I managed to strip all the paint off and everything, and it's fine. So if you do get some miniatures from Wargame exclusives, don't be afraid to chuck them in a bath of Dettol if you need to. I only left her in there for about 12, 15, 20 hours maybe or something. So yeah, that's fine. So that's what I've been up to. And I think I'm going to a pub quiz tonight, so yeah, I've not been doing much hobby-wise. But yeah, I'm sure there's something else I wanted to talk about. I'm going to pause it and then I'll come back. I remember what I wanted to talk about, but before I talk about that, I'm just going to talk about this. I've had a major disaster. Now, you've seen, just before I paused the video, I dropped Gruck. Now, I've lost his face. I dropped him and it's on a rug and it's a really dense rug. So I'm going to have to find his face after this. But, you know, I really should glue that on at some point and then I won't maybe lose it. Yeah, what I wanted to talk about was right in front of me all along. Horus Heresy Betrayal at Calth game, the board game and the miniatures. Now I'm very excited about this. I've ordered a copy from Wargames, used my first 10% discount voucher, and I also ordered a mini that I've talked about in previous videos. Boss Snickbrat, you know, he's probably my favourite orc character in terms of fluff and stuff. So, I keep chucking this about, it's annoying. Yeah, so, Betrayal at Calth. I'm very excited about it. I'm not going to paint up my contents as Ultramarines and Wordbearers. I'm probably going to paint mine up as Space Wolves and Thousand Suns. The Thousand Suns being what are the Ultramarines in the box, and the Space Wolves, the invading force, being what are the Wordbearers in the box. I think it'll work quite well, because you've got a Dreadnought, Space Wolves love Dreadnoughts, and I'll do like a Scarab Occult sort of Terminator sect. I'll have to read up on maybe Prospero Burns and what's the other one? A Thousand Suns, the novel A Thousand Suns. I'll have to read up on them and look at the fluff and what squads there are for Thousand Suns, because they're the ones I really want to get right. The problem is at the minute, Forge World don't have any upgrade kits for Space Wolves or Thousand Suns in the Heresy era. They're the only ones they don't have now, so it's probably going to be like January, February when they launch them, I would have thought. So that's how I want to paint them up. I've been looking at some interesting ways of painting like a metallic red armour. It's for a guy did Wordbearers in that colour, like a metallic red, that I saw online, and it's basically a black undercoat, Warblock bronze, or used to be tin bits, dry brush, and then like a lead belcher dry brush over the top, and then a red wash. So I'm going to try that on a test mini probably. I'll show you the progress, and then you can let me know whether you think it fits for Heresy or A Thousand Suns, but I think it will. I like that's another reason I got Corn Red, because I thought I'd use Corn Red in there, but I probably don't need the Corn Red now. But, you know, I've got Corn Red. I've always wanted that colour because it's a really deep red. Oh yeah, and the Thousand Suns, I was thinking I can play them as a Space Marine army as well, probably as like a Blood Raven. Blood Ravens are kind of they're of dubious descent, if you understand what I mean. Like they don't know what chapter, what original founding legion they were from. You know, some people think it's the Blood Angels, but other people think it's Thousand Suns, because there's a lot of Psykers in the Blood Ravens. If you don't know, Blood Ravens basically featured in the Dawn of War series of video games and books. And because there's a lot of Psykers and stuff, and you know, some of them fall to Chaos now and again. They're connected to the Thousand Suns, and it's something in maybe one of the Ahriman novels. I think someone refers to a So someone in a novel somewhere refers to a Bloodraven as brother, and that's why a lot of people think it's a Thousand Son that does it. That's why a lot of people think they're descendants of Thousand Sons. I'm going to leave it there because the video just cut off, meaning I've got low memory. So I'll leave it there. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope I will get another hobby update up for you soon. So thanks very much, guys, and I will see you on the battlefield.